That booty, that booty, that booty game Sean. That booty, that booty, that booty game Sean. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Pokemon Ranger Flame here, and welcome everyone to finally a new review of the Pokemon episode 15 of Ash catching Rockruff right here. So I want to quickly, before I start this video or anything like that, guys, I just want to quickly remind you that if you haven't seen this episode yet, there's going to be spoilers up ahead. So I have the full episode in the description below in English subs, so if you guys want to go and check that out and then come back to the video hereafter, that would be great. But anyway, guys, we're going to start off right off with the review here today. So in this video here today, it was a really great one, and I feel like it was my favorite episode by far in the Sun and Moon anime. So it first starts off, with Ash and Kukui, arriving to their house. They're coming back from, I think, the store or something like that, and then they see Rockruff right there, like, kind of hurt, and they're wondering, like, what was going on or anything like that. So they help him out, they put the potion on him, and they try to figure out what is going on with him. Like, they have no idea. So, they're always worried about him, and then, kind of like the next day, Ash is like telling like his classmates of why, like, what happened to Rockruff and all that kind of story right there. And then, of course, Rotom was like checking off with like Rockruff's like emotions and expressions and see what's going up to him. And then, of course, we finally see hints of the midday and the midnight form of Lyranic, which I love Lyranic so much. And we see, them talking about like maybe the behavior, maybe he's like kind of like evolving or something like that. So, they're showing both the midday and the midnight form of both the Pokemons right there. So afterwards, Ash and them, go to the house and they look and see that, Rockruff is still kind of confused. And Kukui set up a whole bunch of surveillance cameras around to see, like, if they could find a solution of what is going on with Rockruff. And they leave the substitute toy right here to see if maybe, like, it could change of how his like expression is going. And when they're looking at it, they go outside right here and they look at him, and he's like attacking the substitute. Like, they seem like there's something wrong, there's something glowing around his neck, and they're trying to figure out what it is. And suddenly when Rockruff leaves the house, Kukui and Ash are starting to go and look out and see what's going on with him. And then the best part about the anime that I liked right here is we finally get to see the animation of both the Lyranics of the midday and the midnight form, which I want to say the midnight form looks absolutely beautiful. I love the midnight form so much. And we see them get into a fight right here, and this is kind of a cool episode right here because a lot of people were like kind of like I was kind of laughing about how it kind of relates to Fight Club right here. Like, you get like all these like random Pokemon in a circle and they all battle each other. I feel like it's like a really awesome moment. I think it's kind of funny. But anyway, so there's an opponent right here that Rockruff, wants to challenge, and is just like kind of wild Magmar, or it could be a trainer's Magmar. And, they both fight, and Magmar, beats Rockruff. Like, Rockruff has never defeated this Magmar before. Every time anyone goes and challenges him, he always loses. And, he comes back, and Ash and Kukui, instead of being mad at him, they want to help him out and see if they could find that special power and make him get stronger. So it's next day, and Ash is training Rockruff like the way that he always does, because he always has a different motto of training Pokemon than anyone else. So he's getting into his position, he's making him a lot stronger right here. And this is what I love so much of him connecting with another Pokemon, is that like you have this special bond already, like with another one. Like when it went to the Rowlet episode, Rowlet like kind of like them at the start right there, and then like they build like up that friendship, and that's kind of like what it was right here. So they're training, all that kind of stuff right there, which is really cool. And then after they're done training right here, they actually go back to the place, or the Fight Club you want to say, and it's Rockruff versus Magmar, and everyone's like astonished, like all the Pokemon around are like kind of like surprised because he got stronger in just a day. And it was Rockruff versus Magmar, and it was kind of a cool fight. Like, I really liked it. And Rockruff like was victorious about the Magmar and defeats it, and everyone's all happy and all that stuff. And he comes back after, and this is a really cool moment in the anime a lot. So we thought in the games, and I thought as well, is that the Rockruff here, I thought it was Kukui's, because every like kind of professor has like their own Pokemon. But the whole story is that Rockruff is still a wild Pokemon. Like, he came to Kukui's house one day, and Kukui just took care of him, but it wasn't actually his. And he decided to tell Ash, he's like, you know what, you're a lot better of a trainer. We think that you could take care of him a lot better. I know you can. So Ash gets his new partner right there. So his whole team right now consists of Pikachu, Rowlet, and Rockruff, which I love. And a lot of people told me as well is what kind of form, if he does evolve, what would it be? To be honest with you, I love the Midnight form a lot better, but I could see him having a midday form. I don't see him having a midnight, because the reason why he's not going to have midnight is because, number one, Olivia has the midnight form. So I feel like definitely like in a future when Ash versus Olivia, if it gets to that point, you know, Ash's like midday form versus her midnight form, which I feel like could be a really cool fight. And I don't know, it just suits him like a lot better. It just kind of looks like it would fit Ash a lot better with theirs. So, you know, that's kind of like the episode right there. It all ends, which like I would have to say like by far this is my favorite episode. It was that or the Rowlet episode. I don't know, like every time he catches a new one, it's just always a great episode, and it's always just fantastic. And you know, you fall in love with this episode here going on. It's funny, it's great, the music playing in the background just fantastic, and all that kind of stuff right there, which is awesome. But yeah, that's kind of the video right there. That was kind of the episode of it. Next week's episode is going to be focusing on the 3 starters with Lynn, Popplio, and Rowlet, which is going to be really awesome. I can't wait for next week about that. But you guys, let me know in the comments down below of maybe like kind of what version of Lyranic like maybe Ash will get. Like I said, I think it's going to be midday. How do you guys feel about that episode? A scale like 1 to 10. How did you feel about it? I feel like it was great. I feel like it was an awesome episode. A lot of kind of stories up ahead, and I can't wait for him to catch more Pokemon in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is my review on the new Pokemon Sun and Moon episode. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, guys. Peace out.